Hello, 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 hello. You've reached a majestic moment. If you've reached this corner by an accident or even on purpose, thank you. Welcome. My name is L.A. and I'm your hostess. Please do subscribe to the channel, like the video. You can comment, you can share. All of them are appreciated. It's something that helps the channel keep going, helps to keep circulating, and allow people to find the video that is searching for this type of content. I appreciate everybody checking in. I appreciate, before I start, let me let you know, I appreciate all of the inboxes, the emails, the text messages, the phone calls, the direct messages, everything. Thank you guys so much. I get so much feedback. You're doing your thing, and I appreciate the videos, and I like the way you deliver it, even if it doesn't resonate. I like the way you deliver it. I appreciate your ability to paint the picture for me to understand. Like, you have a very vivid and a very open and creative way of putting your message out there, and I respect your deliverance. Like, you got it. So thank you. I appreciate you guys, like, 100%. I appreciate it. This is why I do it. If I can only touch one person, like, my purpose is served. I appreciate it, like, wholeheartedly. But thank you, thank you, thank you for checking in. I appreciate you today. We are going to talk about how you win some, you lose some, but you learn how to choose them. You win some, you lose some, but you learn how to choose them. And this is particular to whatever it is that you may be going through in life right now. Whatever that heavy situation or that heavy, thing on your mind that you just can't get off of your mind. You just keep thinking about it, just keeps playing wherever you're doing, wherever you are. You just keep thinking about it, right? So I'm talking about that. You win some, you lose some, but you learn how to choose them. This could be for relationships. This could be for friendships. This could be for jobs. This could be for a way of thinking. This could be for a way of being. This could be for a way of eating. This could be for just what you allow your day to be filled with. This could be for thoughts that you allow to populate your mind. This could be for anything. You have to learn and understand that everything isn't always a win in your mind, but it could be a win in your life. You just don't know it yet. You just don't get it yet. So it's like you look at it as a loss, but it's not. You learn how to choose them. If you're at a job, if you're in a situation with, a person, let's just say a friendship. If you're in a situation with a person, let's just say a relationship, and everything is going good, you're coasting, everything is gravy. Like, I love it here. You know what I mean? And you come to those times where it's a little less fortunate for your emotions, and you don't want to deal with it. You're angry, you're sad, you're mad, whatever it is. You have those times as well. Whatever the situation that weighs the most, or whatever side of the situation that weighs the most, is kind of what you gravitate towards, with whether or not you want to deal with it, whether or not you want it to be applicable to your life, right? So, and time is a part of that as well. So with you dealing with whatever it is and time going on and it affecting your emotions, that determines the direction that you take. So let's just say, you know you're in a friendship, and this is an elevated time where the collective is like glowing up. People are coming into themselves. They're coming into their businesses and their purposes with life, and the things that they're supposed to do for the duration of their existence. And people are glowing up, and they're coming into themselves, and they're making money in the process. They're being blessed in the process, especially if they're helping the population. So this is a time where people are glowing up, and people are starting to get their life and their mojo back, and coming into themselves. And you know that determines whether or not you deal with whatever you're dealing with, or you take a turn, you take a pivot, and you apply all that to yourself. You apply all that to yourself, and you make sure that you're in a place where you're well. You're not always losing. Sometimes you're put in a place, in a situation where you have to think. You have to put yourself in a mind frame where you have to pick and choose whether you pivot or you stay where you are and you continue to go through whatever it is that you don't want to go through in the first place. So, don't look at it always as a loss. You're learning how to choose them. A friendship. If you're in that place where you're growing and you're glowing and you're bubbling up and you're grinding and you're changing who you are because you potentially have spiritually ascended and you think differently, you move differently, you do everything differently, you're going to have some jealousy. It's not going to be verbalized, but you're going to have some jealousy. And if you know how to put the pieces together and listen to what people say and what they refer to when they're having a frustrating moment with you, then you can understand where, their heart really is with you, and you make that pivot or you keep going forward and dealing with that. And that's contingent upon what you want for your life, how you're looking at yourself and the inner love that you have for yourself. And where you're trying to go in life and what you're trying to do in life. You can't take everybody with you. So, you're in a situation with somebody, you're friends with them and you have a misunderstanding or whatever the case may be, and it becomes a situation where you're no longer friends with them, or you're no longer in that relationship, you're no longer at that job, you're no longer in that atmosphere, whatever it is, it's no longer. And you have to make that decision to understand, like, do I need this in my life? Do I not? Is this something that I'm going to win with? Is this something that I'm going to lose with? Or is this just going to be something that's different? And when it's different doesn't always mean that it's a loss or that it's bad. It's just different. It's just different. That's it. Like, we have to stop looking at things at, the level of a low vibration with it changing and thinking that it's a loss or that it's bad. It's just different. And you have to just get accustomed to it. That's all. So, in the process of going through life and experiencing things and developing friendships and, establishments and connections, keep in mind that everything isn't a loss. Sometimes it's you learning how to choose them. You go through things so that you can learn, so that you can feel, so that you can understand, and then you can make a decision on whether or not it's necessary. Everything isn't necessary. Everybody isn't necessary. Every situation isn't necessary. If you have that focus on yourself and what it is that you need to provide for whatever your purpose is, that's what's necessary. That's it. That's it. You can love people from afar, but you have to focus on what's near and what's, tangible in front of you so that you can maneuver and that you can make what it is that's good for your life. Period. Period. It's not about everybody else and what they deem necessary for their life with your participation. Who told you that? Who told you that? You're in a place where you're about to elevate. You're in a place where you're about to glow up. You probably have a business you're about to start. You're about to jump in your own lane. You gassed up. You got your snacks in the back. Like, you got your playlist on deck. You're about to coast. This is not the time, and this is not the place, and this is not the opportunity for you to throw away because of somebody else and the way they think, the way they move. Like, okay, if it's not benefiting you, listen, it's not a win. It's not a loss either. It's a place, a destination, an open opportunity for you to learn how to choose it. It's not for everybody else to get, it's for you to get. And don't look at it as a loss, especially if it brought absolutely nothing to your existence. People out here be bugging. Like, understand, like, you make your life what you want it to be. If someone enters your life, or if something, or if some situation enters your life in the midst of you already living, like, it was never necessary. It just came along. It was never necessary. It's not air. It's not water. It's not fire. It's not wind. It's none of that. It's none of the necessary things that you need to sustain your life. Let it flow. Let it flow. Frozen? Let it flow. Because it's just dead weight. It's just dead weight. You have to keep this focus, like, the world is elevating. The reset button was hit. It was hit. The world is elevating, and if you're not catching up, you're left behind. You can't keep dragging people with you that don't want to come, that don't get it, that don't understand. And you have to understand that. It's contingent upon your success, your future. It's contingent upon your peace, your well-being, your mind frame. Nobody has time for the stress and the drama and the BS anymore. Anymore, whatever level of age, whatever decade of life you're in or from. Nobody has time for that. I don't care who you are. Everybody's trying to glow and live and bubble and shine and elevate and, just flow and glow and eat and eat. Nobody has time for drama. I know I don't. And I'm pretty sure the people that I know that are watching this don't either. Everybody wants to enjoy their lives and learn and grow and just apply it to their future and travel and experience things. Nobody has time for drama. Time does not stop. That's one of the things that just keeps going, like forever. Just keeps going. You can't ever catch up to time. So when you're in the current, when you're in the moment, like utilize it for the goodness of yourself. And if you can't take people with you, if you can't take situations with you, can't take experiences with you, then it doesn't need to be a part of you. You win some, you lose some. Ooh, but you learn how to choose them. You learn how to choose them. Keep focused on what it is that you need to do. Keep focused on where you're going. Keep focused on who you need to have in your circle, your spiritual soul tribe. Those are the people that you need around you, not the people that, you feel like have your best interest, or the atmospheres where you feel like it might benefit you, or this relationship where you feel like, nah, what it is, what it's doing currently, now, in the moment, what it's providing now. All of that hope and it might, and they did this or they said that or it did this, it affected me this way, that way. No, if you have to have that weary feeling about it, it's not necessary. Pivot. Keep that foot planted, but pivot. Stay grounded, but pivot and go in that direction and keep it moving. It's more than one way to the White House. You can get there regardless. So stay focused. Keep it going in the direction that it needs to go in. And if you need to pivot. You can always take that right or back that left if you need to, when you need to. And keep going in the same direction. It's not always a straight and narrow route. It's not always a straight road or a straightaway. You got some turns and some curves and sometimes some U-turns and some crosses and some, there's going to be some different directions you have to take. But it's all good. Take them. You need to. Stay focused. People are out here trying to, show you or make you think or feel situations, relationships. Then you're not worthy of the direction that you're going in to better you, to make sure that you're well, to make sure that you're successful, because it's destined. It's there for you. It's already going to happen. They can't stop it. You can't even stop it. It's supposed to happen. It's fated. Make yourself an alien, right? Make yourself an alien. I understand when people say they're aliens. I get it in their own right, in their own world. Because, right, listen. When you see, or if you see an alien, you're not going to casually and passively look at it and be like, oh, that's an alien. Okay? That shit different. But that's an alien. You gonna freak the hell out. Yo, you gonna be so stuck. Your breathing probably stopped. Your heart probably stopped. But it's the supernatural. So it's like, it's something you've never seen before. You don't even know what category to put it in. You've never even seen anything like this to compare it to. But it has your attention, with everything in you. Be that. Be an alien. Have so much in you that people can't even categorize the type of person that you are, how you move, and how you speak, and how you affect people with just your presence. Be that. Straight and forward. Be that. You win some, you lose some, but you learn how to choose them. And when you become an alien, you don't even have to choose them. They gravitate to you and they stay stuck. And you get to pick and choose what it is that you need and that you want. And that generates, forward movement with your life, with your success, with your well-being. Listen, my magicians, in this majestic moment, that was a gem, a big gem. Pick it up. Pick it up with both hands. Both hands. Grab it. It's necessary. Like, understand what I'm telling y'all out here, because it's a lot of fakes and frauds and, pseudo personalities within people. And within all of that mixed up, there's a little bit of jealousy. And it doesn't have to always be with what you have physically, materialistically. Sometimes it's your vibe. Sometimes it's your personality. It's the way you glow, the way you attract people, the natural flow and abilities that you have. Sometimes, a lot of times, it's that. Stay cognizant, stay focused, stay woke. Make sure you pay attention to who's around you. I appreciate y'all for coming through again, once again, as always. Subscribe to the channel. Let's keep it going. Let's keep it popping. Like, let's get it so wide open so that you can sit back and be like, yo, I remember when I used to listen to her and I remember when. And is lit at that point. You know what I'm saying? Let's go. Subscribe to the channel. Like the video. Leave me a comment. Let me know whatever it is that you want me to know. Give me some topics that y'all want to talk about. I'm all open. I'm all open. This comes from the above, so I'm just being utilized to give the message. I'm wide open. What y'all want to talk about? What y'all want to converse about? I'm thinking about, one of these days going live so we can sit and live chat and talk, and I can interact with y'all, and y'all can let me know personally, you know what I mean, live, how y'all feeling about something I'm saying, something y'all felt, or something y'all want to say and I need to listen to. We can all learn from one another. But definitely subscribe to the channel. I thank you guys for coming through, as always. I am L.A. I am your hostess. This is a majestic moment. Please do come back. I love talking to you guys. I appreciate talking to you guys. Once again, thank you for all the inboxes. Thank you for all the messages. Thank you for all the loves, likes, the shares. Please do comment. But thank you. Come back and please do. Let's talk.